I was just reading this book, but I didn't notice you there. Actually, I was just ready to hit the bed. See, I have my pajamas on. But then I read this, and it was so addicting and fascinating that I couldn't stop. This book is titled The Plight of the Red Bandit. Okay, let's start reading. Chapter 1. Grandson! It was hotter than a scorching bowl of cheese with a July afternoon. I was at my office at the Rodents Gazette, trying to start my new book, but I couldn't think of anything to write about. Usually, I like to write about my real-life experiences. Lately, nothing at all interesting has happened to me. So my mind was as blank as slices of mozzarella. I'm sorry, I just realized that I haven't introduced myself. You have already guessed who I am. My name is Stilton. Geronimo Stilton. I am the editor of the Rodent Gazette and the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Actually, this book is funny because it has mouse and many words that it rhymes if there's mouse. Anyway, I haven't had the adventure in a long time. I thought about my trip to Japan with old Willie and the time I saved a beach wild whale on a faraway shore. Those were great adventures! Then it hit me. Both of those adventures took place in nature. Suddenly, I had an idea. I could write about nature. But what kind of nature? Sandy beaches, leafy jungles, peaceful forests? I looked outside the window and sighed. Hold up! In my office in New Mouse City, the only nature I could see were all the sparrows that pecked at my cheese crust on the windowsill. They were cute, but I didn't think they would make a very interesting book. I needed something exciting to write about. And to do that, I needed to go on a really good adventure, but nothing too dangerous because I am really a scaredy mouse at heart. I was lost in my thoughts when I heard a loud bang. A mouse pushed open my office door. Can you guess who it was? I'll give you some clues. He's a tall, muscled mouse with thick, silvery fur. He wears steel-framed eyeglasses, and he always has a stern look on his face. A very stern look. Now can you guess? You guessed it! The rodent was none other than my grandfather, William Shortpaws. Grandson! His voice boomed out. It looked like he was in a bad mood. As always, I noticed that he was wearing his favorite hat, a vintage cowboy hat. A red bandana was wrapped around it, and the falcon's feather was stuck in it. My grandfather loves hats almost as much as he loves cheese. He has a big collection of hats, but he wears his cowboy hat all the time. Grandfather took off his hat and showed me a hole in the top. Know why this hole is here? He asked. Because I'm wearing this hat for 30 years. One more thing. I need someone to go and get it for me. I knew that he meant me, of course, but I didn't have time to go hat shopping. Excuse me, grandfather, I said politely, but I have a book to write, and I need to have some inspiration. I'll give you some inspiration, he thundered. You will? I asked nervously. That's right, grandfather replied. I bought my hat years ago in a little shop in Sedona, Arizona. It was called the Silver Cactus, and this red bandana was given to me by my friend the Red Bandit many years ago. He wears one just like this. Arizona? I asked. I have never been there. Oh, it's a marvelous state, and Sedona is so beautiful, my grandfather said. That's why I find the perfect setting for your next adventure. You'll find lots of excitement there. What makes it so exciting? I asked cautiously. Why, the poisonous snake, of course, grandfather answered, and then there are all those spiders. I turned pale. Yes, some of those spiders are as large as a cheese pizza. Grandfather went on, and don't forget the scorpions. Those little guys are just loaded with poison. Snakes? Spiders? Scorpions? I shuddered. Grandfather tugged on one of my whiskers. Snap out of it! He yelled. Are you a scaredy mouse? No, sir, I said. We'll see about that, Grandfather said. You want to call yourself a real mouse? Then prove it. See if you can go to Arizona and come back in one piece. I'm sending your cabin trap with you to keep an eye on you. Trap! I exclaimed. I'd almost rather go on a trip with Scorpion. Grandfather ignored me. You'll go to Sedona, Arizona, and look for the silver cactus shop. He went on. Then you can buy me another hat just like this one. To get the bandana and the better, you have to look up my good friend the Red Bandit. The trip was sounding worse and worse. But I didn't know anything about Arizona, I protested. Grandpa shoved the guidebook into my paws. Read this! Before I could argue, he pushed me out of my office, down the stairs, and shoved me into the taxi. Oops, excuse me. Take my grand to the airport and do it pronto! He barked at the driver, but they hadn't packed, I yelled. Grandfather jammed his hat onto my head. This is all you need. Then he shut the door with a bang that shook my whiskers. Go find the hat, he said. Be sure it's the right size, the right style, and the right color. And don't forget the bandana and the feather. As the taxi sped off, I heard his last request. By the way, would you take the red bandana tiny gift from me? He yelled. Trap has it! I stuck my head out of the window and my whiskers waved in the breeze. I will, Grandfather! I shouted back. Okay, kids. So how's the story so far? Were you having a great time? Next week, we're gonna show you what happened to Geronimo Stilton. Did he make the Red Bandit or no? Yeah, and he did have extreme adventures. We'll find it out next week. So if you like this video, share to your friends, subscribe, comment, send many likes, and hit that bell so you won't miss any other videos. I mean, my videos. Okay kids, signing off, this is D. Sleeping off, this is D. Bye. Gonna go to bed. See you at the next part.